Hi, welcome to Truth Seekers Ministry.
Thank you for joining us. This is a place for those who are hungry for truth, ready for clarity, and willing to grow beyond the limits of tradition. Here, we explore Scripture with depth and courage. We uncover what was lost, restore what was hidden, and strengthen what God is building in this generation. Settle in, open your heart, and prepare to see the Word in a way that awakens your spirit and expands your understanding. You're in the right place. Daniel chapter 12, verse 4 says, "Seal the book until the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase." Apocalyptic literature is one of the most misunderstood categories of ancient writing. The word apocalyptic doesn't mean destruction. It means unveiling. These books were written to reveal what is happening behind the scenes in the spiritual realm and what will unfold in the final chapters of human history. They pull back the curtain on angels, judgment, spiritual warfare, and the ultimate victory of God. Today we're exploring three major apocalyptic texts: the Apocalypse of Abraham, 2 and 3 Baruch, and the War Scroll. These writings were treasured by early believers because they gave insight into the unseen realm and the end-time patterns that Scripture only hints at. The Apocalypse of Abraham describes Abraham's heavenly journey, where he is shown the fall of the Watchers, the corruption of humanity, and the coming judgment. It reveals the spiritual forces behind idolatry and the cosmic battle between light and darkness. This book was considered important in early Judaism and influenced early Christian thought. 2nd and 3rd Baruch were written after the destruction of Jerusalem. They contain visions of the heavenly realm, explanations of why judgment came, and prophecies about the final restoration. These books show how God responds to injustice, how he deals with nations, and how he prepares his people for the end of the age. They were widely read in the early centuries of the church. The War Scroll, found among the Dead Sea Scrolls, describes the final battle between the sons of light and the sons of darkness. It outlines strategies, spiritual warfare principles, and the role of angels in the final conflict. It reveals how ancient believers understood the end-time war described in Daniel and Revelation. These books were considered dangerous for several reasons. They were too supernatural for later religious leaders. They revealed too much about angels, demons, and the unseen realm. They empowered ordinary believers with knowledge about spiritual warfare. And they challenged political and religious systems that preferred a more controlled, less mystical version of faith. But these writings matter today because we are living in a time when spiritual warfare is becoming more visible, not less. People are awakening to the reality that the battle is not against flesh and blood. These books help us understand the patterns of the end times, the strategies of darkness, and the victory God has already prepared for his people. They don't replace Scripture. They illuminate it. They help us see what Daniel meant when he said knowledge would increase in the last days. We are living in that increase. We are living in the unveiling. And the apocalyptic writings help us understand the spiritual landscape of the time we are stepping into. If this message spoke to you, challenged you, or opened your eyes, stay connected. Truth Seekers Ministry is committed to teaching, equipping, and empowering believers to walk in spiritual sovereignty, biblical clarity, and kingdom purpose. Continue this journey with us as we restore the ancient paths and reveal the fullness of God's truth for today.
Thanks for watching.